So y'all, I tried to make this video when I was at work, but for some real reason, TikTok don't want to upload it. But y'all, we about to talk about Lisa Left Eye, y'all. I loved her. I loved her down. And what made me love her more is her journey she showed us before they unalived her. I don't care what nobody say. That girl was going through a lot at the time. Of course, burning down her boyfriend's house. You know, these men have you going crazy. Just like how I was going through 6 years ago. And I had to wake up and realize who the hell I was. But y'all can't tell me that Left Eye was not spiritually awoken. Y'all cannot tell me that. On top of that, her going to Honduras, learning about the body, learning about how this food is bad for you, learning about the alcohol, how it's not good, how it got you spazzing, tripping, going crazy. Not even that, just the industry, period. Y'all don't think she knew something? Y'all didn't think she was on to something? I felt like she was on to something. She was finna tell us something. And this lady right here who did this video, I ran across it and I had to let y'all see what I mean. Like, Left Eye was spiritually awoken, baby. She knew a lot of stuff and she was going to say something. Y'all can think it was a game, but I know that lady was going to tell us something, bro. And they unalived her because she knew too much. So y'all, we're going to get into this video. And like I said, if y'all like my content that I'm doing now, let me know. And let's talk about it. Let's get some shit off our chest. So let's get into it.
Now Miss Lisa Left Eye Lopez is ready to talk. She said, I was the wild one, right? The weird one, the one that saw too much. I wanted the world to know I was reclaiming my truth. I was detoxing from the lies. My fire wasn't destruction, it was purification. The label thought they owned me, but my spirit belonged to the stars, and the ancestors called me back. I saw the womb being targeted, the black woman carrying pain that wasn't theirs. I was going to start a healing house. I was going to bring the mother home. They said I died in horrendous, but I transitioned back to source. Look for me in the woman who speak lightning, in the girl with too much soul, and the healers that don't wear lab coats. I'm still here. Every beat of the drum, every wind in the south, every girl who refuses to stay quiet. She was killed because she was getting ready to expose the pharmaceutical medical ties to the black woman's womb sickness and the industry's forced sterilization. She was digging into Dr. Sebi's real notes, not just public files. She was linking his work to soul body mapping. She was in horrendous to complete her spiritual transformation and began teaching detox through spiritual and ancestral science. She knew that the industry was trafficking through healers. Those who had real connections were either silenced or lost. She knew that the Olympian lineage, she knew about them and felt her link to the higher priestess bloodline, the ones they wiped out. She was going to tell the real reason why Elias died and how to connect the shadow hiding in major labels. The pattern of the psychic woman and music being silenced, drugged, or made to look crazy. She saw what was coming and recorded her own death moment because her soul knew she was activating you. Sorry, y'all. Sometimes I'll say stuff about me, but this is what they be wanting y'all to know. Because y'all don't really know how much work I did to get here. I swear y'all don't. So let's talk about her last day on earth. Sunrise, she woke up in Honduras when the veil was thin. She had been fasting, praying, and preparing. That morning, she says, something's different today. The energy's watching me. She had just finished documenting her spiritual journey, including footage of strange vehicles, people watching her. She said, there's a spirit following me. I don't think it's for good. She felt split timelines. One where she lived and became a healer, one where she was removed. Hours before, she was riding in a van, tension in the air. A man she trusted back in the States had warned her not to go too deep, but she didn't listen. She said, if I die here, I die free. The van swerved, but the driver said something off. The road had been tampered with, no skid marks, no warning, just a violation redirect. Who set her up? Not just one person. The label tried to medical contracts through surveillance from those watching her healing work, and a woman she trusted who shared her traveling plans with someone inside. She chose to exit because otherwise they would have discredited her, drugged, or silenced her worse. So the woman who had betrayed Left Eye, her name was Monica Mo Barnes, an assistant, her spiritual liaison. She supported healers and travel guides. She was the one who organized the trip, was close enough to hear Lisa's inner thoughts and fast planning, knew Lisa had activated sound codes that couldn't be traced through technology, passed information through a quiet channel back to the U.S. handlers. She wasn't there to heal me. She was there to monitor my awakening, is what Lisa said. Lisa trusted her. She thought Mo was on her frequency. But when Lisa began sketching the sound temple and birthing sanctuaries, Mo panicked. She thought if she builds this, there's no stopping her. Oh, and there was one more person. Hold on. She didn't crash. She was clipped. The frequency around her van was interfered with, but the betrayal didn't come from the jungle. It came from someone already in her circle. She said, I was watched before I landed. I wasn't supposed to return awakened. The name is Ronald Lopez. Her cousin, bloodline betrayal. He was in Horrendez with her. They made it seem like a spiritual journey, but he was the handler, placed through a backdoor connection via the label and a private church funder. What did he do? He kept close watch on her meditations, her fasting, her messages, reported back to the stateside liaisons who worked in sound control. She knew that she had unlocked access to soul sound tech and traced it back to Atlanta. The moment she wrote the blueprint for her school, her death was scheduled. He triggered the frequency switch in the van via code device, possibly a GPS or audio related, which altered her perception at the crucial curve in the road. The road didn't shift, the light did. Why did he do it? Because Lisa was creating an army of women who would teach soul sovereignty, element healing, and womb code. They feared her because she was fully off grid, no longer needed validation, and she had cracked the spell they placed on Black women in the industry. She said, the moment I stopped needing their stage, I became too powerful for their show. She said to tell y'all she wasn't angry, I was ascending. They tried to make me look unstable, but I was just too awake for the matrix. She said, speak my name in rooms that once silenced me. Let the girl in the lace and lightnings carry my seagulls. Ashe, that's it.